Center. And it'll be Jordan Staal against Dylan Cousins, and Cousins flips it back into the Ottawa zone, and here we go. Behind the net, an Olympian, Jake Sanderson, who he had a tremendous month of January, and that's going to start this off as Cousins rolls it through. That'll be swept wide of Bussi's net. Shot gets put on. Save Bussi. Backhand chances there. Another save Bussi. Kachuk's going to get to it.
I think that's just a smart way to create a you against the world mindset for your team.
Here's a chance for Chatfield, who, as Tripp mentioned, had a couple assists in that game. Ottawa will work this puck in deep. Nikishin will get bumped along the boards. Eller will come out with it. Zeller spins it across the score. Jordan Spence let it go from inside the blue line. And there was traffic out front, and Ottawa gets an early lead here. In Carolina, it's 1-0.
Got a piece the way that he reacted to it in front. He had a perfect net front. One-timer created, and just the way that he reacted would be an indicator that he got a piece. You see the way that he spun off of Shane Gostisbehere to get on the attacking side of the puck at the last second?
Yep.
That's a heck of a job. And, you know, you don't see anything significant in a he certainly thinks that he was able to tip that puck.
It's his 4th of the year, and now a turnover here as Kachuk with a backhand right on Bussi with a save for this Ottawa team. Loose puck out in front, deflected, and the shot gets through, tipped across Stankholm, and Blake Hall all had a look, and it all stays out, and now it rolls to Reimer, and he'll put the glove on it.
I mean, just a workman-like shift. Let's see, the first one midair. Blake gets it to the net, and then Stankholm on the goal line had some separation on Sanderson. I mean, no angle. That would have been highlight reel had he been able to bat that thing home with spring. Nearly led to Ottawa getting a bounce.
And now here's a bounce in the Canes zone. Bussi way out to play it away from Stützle. Now driving his way in. Shabbat out in front. Bussi gets a piece and keeps it out.
Just when you think in the puck handling department he's in a parts unknown mission and it's going to cost you, he makes saves like this. It's not the first time and it won't be the last. Just an awesome attacking save in desperation on Cousins. Did he ever load up on that right skate?
He knocked that pass away, intended for Matthew. Dylan Cousins. Nick Cousins behind the net, shot out in front. Bussi makes the save on the rebound. Second chance. That'll stay out.
But Bussi's made by far the best saves of this hockey game. Lively rebound that lands on Pinto's tape in the slot and on the explosive second save. And a beauty. He knew as soon as he wasn't able to corral the first one, I better get after it.
For the score! Seth Jarvis pounds it home! And the Canes have tied it at 1.
Was there any contact? Bussi's made 2 huge saves. So what could have been 2-0, now it appears is 1-1. Aho, we talked in the pregame show with him on the bench about his best face-off run of the year. Miller just gets it through. Aho keeps it alive, and it goes off Sanderson's skate. There is no goalie interference. Puck was already headed in. Sebastian Aho seemed surprised when I asked him about his spike in the face-off dimension. He said, sheer compete, moving his feet, valuing puck possession. You know, the goal was just part of it. It was sheer domination. Big growth in Andre's game.
Gostisbehere will swat it away. Nikishin comes all the way back. Ottawa still in control. Pinto with a low shot. Second opportunity. Bussi, it banks off of him from Nick Cousins. First Pinto denied, then Cousins. Sanderson keeping the heat on. That shot off of Bussi.
After the nightmare it was in the first couple months of the season.
Now Bussi with the first save, and then the post denying Nick Cousins, and Michael Amadio right into Brandon Bussi. Carolina with Brandon Bussi in the post, still tied at 1. They shot away, but off the heel, and couldn't get it on target. And now Kachuk. He'll barrel into the Cane zone. Ready to get Kachuk with a shot. Pad save made by Bussi. Now up for Stützle to Batherson. Drake Batherson. Get it for Giroux. Across Stützle with a shot. Bussi with the save. Oh, he's made another explosive save.
Skating has been on display. Svechnikov was fortunate not to get a hooking penalty, and not
The Senators skate it free. Stützle for Batherson. Batherson moving in, cutting in front, and Bussi will hold on to the puck. Brandon Bussi has been stout in the pipes again, the bus driver.
First time I think he would have gotten away with it. Second time Brian Pochmara makes the call.
It's a Powerball power play for Carolina. They'll win the draw. Jarvis will get to it. Now Aho sent that Jarvis shot. He scores! On the power play! Seth Jarvis puts the Canes up 2-1.
Jarvis, he's on the point. It's a good spot for him to be. Staal wins the draw with a little help from Aho. Little game of give and go. Get it to the goal line. Svechnikov, his second marvelous power play pass leading to a goal in the last 2 games. And Seth Jarvis, 2 days removed from his 24th birthday, gets rewarded. Back being in the red light goal district for the first time in a while. Top cheese to beat Reimer. No chance for Reimer.
Now to be sent back down low. Stützle to Spence, right up. Bussi with another save. That was Batherson who jumped in and made the shot. Carolina coming the other way. Jarvis lowers the shoulder. Cuts, he scores! Oh, roll the highlight reel for Seth Jarvis. It's a beauty, and it's 3-1 Carolina.
What would have been a tie game at 2. Now all of a sudden a quick counter, and he beats an Olympian to the outside before finishing on Reimer. To be able to gain that separation on Jake Sanderson, and then elevate, and then listen to the crowd.
Bounce back in, and now is represent the United States and Italy. Now he'll win this draw back, and Sanderson with it. Sanderson across. Bussi looking at through and score. Stützle from the circle squeezes it through, and the Senators have made it a 1-goal game. And it's a 3-2 score here in Raleigh.
Brady Tkachuk really battled to win the draw, and I believe Brandon Bussi bit just a little bit on the fact that Sanderson was going to float it to the net, not use the one-timer. And look at how wide Stützle is. Why is that so smart? Because forwards John Cooper came into play. He should. He's the coach. And of course, he was going to show priority to his guys in Tampa. I thought Seth Jarvis deserved to be on the initial 12. Svechnikov as the game has wore along.
Physical there, and now here's Jarvis looking for the hat trick, and Reimer will take it away.
Really good shift from your top line. And a meat and potatoes element.
Out to center ice. Amadio will come up with it. Trying to play it away. Nikishin turns away. Amadio with a backhand. Bussi with the save. Puck still loose. Stankoven swats it. Side of the net. Back for Cousins. Looking for room. He hands this one out. Batherson, Sanderson, they'll score. Another power play goal. Sanderson hammered it home with traffic out front. This Olympian is going to have his 11th goal of the season.
That was really impressive rotation. Really impressive. And I think it was position of weakness once Chatfield had left his feet, even though he regained his footing. And the net front ends up being Martinook. It's not Stützle. Because of that rotation, and did Sanderson ever lean in and fire?
He gets to the loose puck. Up for Dylan Cousins. Now a chance here for Carolina. As Staal's open. Staal on a break. Staal shoots and scores! The captain picks the corner. He's got a 4-game point streak and the 4th goal of the game for the Canes.
Well, it starts with a good change. Ottawa can't get it deep, and the guy that picks it off, known as the Fly, Nikolai Ehlers, after he picked it off, preventing it from going deep, did this pass ever fly to the offensive blue line to a posted-up Jordan Staal? And Jordan Staal did not miss with a perfect location, high to the glove, which has been popular and effective on James Reimer.
Giroux and Cousins are there. 3 seconds left. Side of the net. Out in front. Bussi with another save. He took it away on second win. The Canes